everyone, welcome to lesson number 5 of Spoken English course with Alina Reis. So, I'm going to be talking about another very common problem of English learners around the globe, and that is I can understand English but I can't speak. Why is it so? And because of this, what happens is that there is a very frustrating gap between understanding and speaking. You question yourself so much on this. Okay, I can understand every word that my manager speaks, or that my teacher speaks, or my boss speaks, and they are so good. I can understand all of it. I can take all of it in. But when it comes to speaking English, what happens to me? Why am I unable to speak anything properly? First of all, I want to acknowledge that yes, this can be very frustrating, that you're being able to understand but unable to speak. Now, I want you to take a minute and realize that you are miles ahead of people who are not able to even understand the language, who cannot even understand a sentence that is spoken to them in English. You're way at a better position than those people are, because you're watching this course, you are watching me speaking in English, and you can understand everything, which means you are not at a 0. So on the scale of 1 to 10, you are at least at a 3 or 4. So your walk is not from a 1. It is from a 3 or a 4 on the scale, which is a good news, right? Congratulations. You are at a happier spot. So if you can understand this much English, whatever I'm speaking right now, and some other general stuff, that means you already understand the basic structure of English. A little bit of grammar, a little bit of vocabulary, the basics of English. You do have a certain command over it. Okay, think about other languages like German or Spanish, French. Can you understand even a word of those languages? For most of us, no. For me, no. I can't understand a word of any of these languages unless they are adopted in English. So there are a few words that are adopted in English. Maybe I made a video about it on Instagram. I don't know if you've seen that. But yes, something like patio, plaza, sombrero. So these are words that are Spanish but have been adopted in English. So I do understand these words, but otherwise I'm a 0 when it comes to Spanish. I'm a big 0 when it comes to French, German, or any other language for that matter, right? So yes, for English, you are already at a much better position, much better spot. That is first thing that I want you to realize about yourself, because this course is about learning to speak in English, and it is going to involve a lot of practice, and it is going to involve a lot of realization also. We human beings have a tendency to judge ourselves harshly. Whenever we will look in a mirror, we are going to point out, oh, I have a pimple here. Oh, my eyebrow is not properly done. Oh my God, I am getting tanned in the sun. And we are going to point out 5-10 things that we do not like about ourselves, right? There are very few instances where we do appreciate ourselves. We should do that more often. So yes, you are harsh when it comes to judging yourself. You are putting yourself at a position where you actually not. You're not there. You're at a much better position. You already understand English. Now you just have to push yourself into speaking more, making those necessary mistakes that you have to make anyway to get better, and then making those mistakes and finally learning more and more, exposing yourself to more of an English speaking environment, and yeah, finally arriving at a position where you really want to be, being really fluent in English. Yes? So yes, as we just discussed, on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you right now? Probably at a 2 or a 3 or a 4, for few of you, maybe 6 or 7. If you are at a 2, 3 or 4, let's talk about you. You cannot instantly reach from a 2 to a 10. That won't happen. It will take time. It will happen one by one. From 2, you will go to 3. From 3, you go to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. Gradually, you see improvement. See, it's very simple. When you practice something, when you do it regularly, almost every day, it is bound to improve. You're a human being. Even if you try, you cannot succeed at not learning. No, you will learn no matter what. So you just be sincere with your practice. Be a little more attentive. Be a little more observant. Understand, you have to consciously put in effort. You cannot rely on your subconscious altogether. No. Constantly put in extra effort every day. Otherwise, it is just wishful thinking. Let's end this lesson, and all I have to ask of you is keep watching these videos, complete all the lessons, do all the activities that I am asking you every now and then, okay? It is for your own benefit. And yes, you will reach the desired level of fluency, because even I was a 2 or 3 in the beginning, right? When I was starting to push myself into learning to be fluent, I was maybe at a 2 or a 3. I was not confident. I do remember that about myself very clearly. Believe me, I wasn't confident. I was learning to do that, but I was far from there. And I did a pretty good job. Yeah. So yes, it took me several years to get really good at it, but it did not take me years to get fine at it. So you will reach a good enough level at a very quick pace if you're just regularly practicing. Okay. You won't take years to get good at it. You will get good at it with practice of a few months alone. But yes, in order to get best at it or perfect at it, yes, it's going to take time. But yes, good enough is very much possible, and it's going to be easy for you in the next few months if you just continue to practice. I'll see you again in the next lesson. No homework for you today. Go enjoy. See you again soon. Bye bye.